Hey, everybody, and welcome to Inacore Gaming. Tonight, we have a special guest. I'm always excited to have Mr. John Bearclaw join us. Say hello to everybody, John.
Well, hello, everybody.
It's so good to have you here. I appreciate you spending a little time with me.
It's good to be here. I always enjoy the games.
This is a new game. A little background on the game. First of all, this is a game that started out on Battle.net. I don't know if Blizzard was the developer, if they were just the platform that it was distributed on. But I was in Steam the other day, and it was recommended to me by the Steam Intelligence. And I got to looking at it, and it said that when Shadow Keep, which was the latest expansion of Destiny 2, came out, that the game itself would be moving to Steam and would become free to play. So I said, "Wow, a free game." Hey, and I read the reviews, and the review said it's a lot like Borderlands 2. It's a first-person shooter type game. If you like Borderlands, you'll probably really like Destiny. I said, "Hey, free game, like Borderlands. I really enjoyed Borderlands 2." I said, "Hey, I got to try it out." And then as I was on there, I looked, and sure enough, John Bearclaw had it on his wish list, and I was like, "Wow, that's three things right there. It's free, it's got good reviews, and my best friend already has it on his wish list." Well, those three things combined, of course, then I had to pick it up. Now, interestingly enough, this is an 80 gigabyte free game. 80 gigabytes. That's huge. But John and I have played once before, and so tonight I decided that we would jump into the game again for only the second time. And one of the things that the reviews said was that you really need somebody who's played to sort of hold your hand, because there's a lot of stuff that's kind of a sharp learning curve. Well, neither one of us have played, so we may be doing some stumbling around a little bit, but hey, you get to see that too. Maybe that'll interest you as well. John, you have any beginning announcements you want to make before we take off into the game?
Now, just like you said, it's brand new to us, so really don't know what we're doing, and it seems to be the game style play is a lot like Borderlands 2, but the strategy seems to be a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. How you group and how you do the quests and those kind of things are different mechanics. But when it comes down to fighting and stuff, that's the controls as far as moving left and moving right. And although, John, I found out that one of my characters, when you jump, if you then hit your space bar or hold your space bar, you get a boost. I don't know if this character does it or not. No, apparently not. So the Titan, when you jump with a Titan and then hit your spacebar, you fly. You basically fly for a while. It's crazy. Did you know you can slide, John? If you press your shift to run, and then while you're sprinting, you hit your control to crouch, you'll actually slide. There you go.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, neat, huh? That's supposed to be pretty effective in PvP. If you can get your fingers to work really well, that's supposed to help you in PvP. Okay, something else I learned, John. Hit your I key
Okay.
and and then uh, put your cursor over one of your pieces of armor,
Okay.
and then right click.
Oh, it's got mod slots.
Yeah, and you see that, like, the one that I selected was my helmet. It has 5 energy, and then the mods cost energy to slot stuff, right? So you can't just slot anything. You got to have enough energy to do it.
Oh, and it adds up to it, I guess. So if
It
you've
does.
got several slots, you have to add your energy up, huh?
Correct. That's right. So you have to sort of judge what you want. Now, if you right click on one of your weapons, You get modifications like this one, particular one has. You can either have true sight, which is increases the range, stability, and handling speed, or you can have steady hands, which just and it shows you on the right hand side what the differences are, right? So my bottom one will increase my stability and handling, but reduce the range over the top one.
Got one that says quick draw, and weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast.
So I guess once you get a piece of armor, you have to spend a minute to slot your modifications to it, right?
I guess so, and I've never done anything to my armor.
I mean, either. I never had either. I found that earlier today. I was playing my other character and I was going, "What is that? How do you do?" Oh, and by the way, if are you still on your inventory screen?
I am.
So right above your weapons, there's a diamond. If you hover over the diamond, you got three subclasses.
Subclasses. I see there's two more that come out. I guess. I
Right,
guess
and you can,
Voidwalker.
and so you have to choose which subclass you want to use.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. And then if you right click on it, if you right click on the subclass, it takes you to that subclass where you have a whole bunch of options for that particular subclass.
It's gonna take some study to learn this, huh?
Well, this is where I found the jumping ability that was I was able to jump based on one of these subclasses. Jump and fly. Yeah, like at the bottom of this it says high jump. While airborne, jump a second time to reach even greater height. So maybe we can't do it in the city. But you have a jump. That's the bottom of your the bottom one is three different kinds of jumps.
Yeah, mine right now's got a strafe glide to jump while airborne to activate glide and start an airborne drift with strong directional controls.
And yeah, I've got something similar to that, but mine's currently defaulted to a high jump, while airborne jump a second time to reach greater heights.
I think you're right. Might have to do it outside the city though.
And then this one's got a triple jump, while airborne sustain your air control with a second or a third jump, so you can jump three times while you're in the air. Okay. So now I don't know which one I want to be. Do I want to be which of the subclasses do I want to be? I don't know. Ooh, I got one where dodging makes you vanish. It's a little bit of a cloak. Huh. Hey, I like that. I like the sound of that.
It's almost rogue-like, huh?
It really is.
And I guess you can change these subclasses at any time.
I think that you can, yeah, as far as I know. How would I know? I don't know. Yes, but no. I think so.
Because it looks like we can change it while we're in the city. Because it just says, left click to activate or equip.
Right.
So it may be different when you get outside the city. You may have to come back to a city, or it may let you do it at any time. Maybe not in battle. Probably not in battle at all.
Probably not. Um, I don't know. Maybe if you want to, it's like real time battle. So if you want to go into your menus while something's pounding on you, it may let you.
It may be a bad idea, but you can do it, huh?
That's right. Exactly. So when you get ready, oh, let's see. I guess I'm gonna try to put fix my armor before we go anywhere.
Yeah, probably a good idea to have good armor.
Now the question becomes, what do I want? Like, if you look at, so you got two mods. You got a general armor mod, and then like I'm looking at my helmet. So you got a general armor mod, and then a helmet armor mod. And the helmet armor mods are expensive, and the general ones are cheap. So the question becomes, what do I want, right? Like I can spend. Looks to me like precision weapon targeting, improved target acquisition, accuracy, and aim down sight speed for hand cannons, scout rifles, bows, linear fusion, snipers, and slug shotguns. I mean, I don't see how you can get better than that, right?
You would think so.
So I think I'll take that, and that means I won't be able to have a general armor mod, not in my helmet. But then in my shoulders, my arms, you got faster reloads for rifles, faster reloads for rocket launchers, or faster reloads for guns, handguns, machine guns, and bows. Oh man, I found a sword earlier in my other character. That's pretty cool. It's pretty tough. And again, I've got to either take. I can't take both. Not with the amount of energy that I have with my item. It doesn't have enough energy, so I've either got to take one or the other.
Yeah, I took rifle because that's what I prefer to shoot with, although I'll use others at some point.
Reduces flinching. Do you flinch? When do you flinch?
He says you flinch when incoming fire while aiming any rifle class. So I guess if you aim in a rifle, somebody shoots at you, sort of flinch a little bit, huh?
I guess so. So again, you would want to do the one that's rifle, right?
I would because that's my preferred weapon.
But again, that takes all of my energy. Finally,
Of
on my
course, I guess that means I need to also make sure I have a rifle equipped, huh?
right, and what are rifles? Are those? I guess those would be assault rifles type things. I guess it says it in the
Well, I got a pulse rifle, then I seen
rifle.
a hand cannon the other day, auto rifle.
Yeah, when you hover over it, it tells you hand cannon, rifle, grenade launcher. So I guess it tells you. If I'm going to spec this way, then I probably ought to spec into a rifle, right? If I'm going to spec rifle on everything, I
If you're
don't
gonna
really.
spec rifle, you should, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my weapon mods as I hover over it. Also, if I look to the right at the stats on it, you can see what it changes in the stat. Like I'm looking over one and it gives me more range, but it increases decreases handling.
Exactly. Yeah. And it actually, the model, when you swap things, the model changes. Like I had one that had iron sights, medium sights, or long range sights, and you could change each one, and the model actually changed. Went from showing iron sights to a scope. That's kind of cool. So are you done with your armor and stuff?
I am.
Okay, so we need to go back to where we were the last time. I found some stuff out down there too.
Good. This time you're the fire leader, so you'll have to choose it.
So we got to go back and talk to uh, Dave, whatever his name is.
Come now, speak your mind.
Well, that's weird.
What's that?
Well, today I just did what we had done earlier. I did the exploring EDZ quest. You know where you have to do two bounties and you have to those three things. You have to do an adventure. You have to do a world event, right?
Okay.
And I got like 100 and something shards, and I turned them in. Like if you talk to him and you got your interface with him up, right?
Okay, I do now.
And so at the top on the right hand side it shows how much glimmer you have, and then right under that it says increase reputation. You see that?
I do. I got 71 or 10, I guess it says.
71. I've only got 3. How come I only have 3?
I mean, I can click on them. Is that what I should be doing and
Yeah, go ahead and
exchange them all?
yeah, at the very top you'll see the little world with a wreath, and you'll see there's a bar there, and as the more you turn in your reputation, the bigger the bar will get.
Yeah, so now it give me an EDZ engram,
Correct.
770 power, contains reward for your efforts with the European Dead Zone.
Right, and if you get 2 of them, you get a wildwood cloak. If you look down at faction rewards, now the question becomes, do you want to spend all of them here? And that's the question I don't know. Maybe you don't want to spend them all here. I haven't seen anywhere else to spend them, but that doesn't mean that you don't want to hold on to them. I don't know what to tell you. Not having. I spent all of mine earlier today on my other character. I spent all mine, and I ended up getting a cloak and some boots. And I got to looking and thinking, well, maybe you can. Maybe you should hold on to your dusklight crystals. I don't know. Not really
Well, when I
sure.
looked at it, it said I had to see him to spend them, so I don't know that I can spend them anywhere else.
There you go. There you go. So maybe this is the only place you can spend them.
So when you look in inventory, which is where I seen it right before we started, that was under consumables, and I hovered over it, it said that I had to see this guy to spend them.
Well, then he's probably the only one that you can. He's probably the only person you can spend him at. Then
Probably per zone, I guess.
probably a different kind each. Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably what it is. Wonder why? Wonder what happened to all mine though. Surely I got as many as you did the other day. Oh, I wonder if it's.
You would think.
I wonder if it's per account instead of per character. That's probably why I had so
I don't
many on
know,
that
'cause I
other.
had, I played with another character on this account, but I didn't spend anything.
Right, but see, I did today. I spent all mine earlier today on my other character, and I bet that's what it is. That's why I don't have any. I bet they're cumulative per account. All your characters probably
Very
share
well
them.
could be.
Yep, I bet that's what it is.
Goodbye, Guardian. My dear Mark, I am toasty warm, I assure you.
So, we've got a quest here called Enhance. I think we'll do it while we're here.
Okay.
Happy to help with something if you need it. There's no one else around here.
So when we start this quest,
Have you two noticed any strange fallen nearby?
there'll be
I
some.
swear I've caught sight of four-armed creatures that were, well, glowing.
We've all been through a lot, Devrim. Staying in your church tower for this long might have taken a toll.
So we got to find glowing fallen, huh?
Yeah, that's right. And you should be able to do it like right over here. There's some.
Good news, Devrim. It's not just you. There is something different about these fallen.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel any better.
Oh, so you're flying now, huh?
Yeah, I was using that jump you was talking about.
That's pretty cool, huh? Have you tried changing your spec while we're here to see if it works?
Well, not. It says I can tap it to equip it. Yep, I can change it.
I can as well. Oh yeah, got me some cloaking going on.
Sure do.
Cool.
User in your channel timed out.
Uh-oh, did I lose you, John? I lost John. Mr. Bearclaw, did he lose the game too? I don't see him anymore. We'll see if he comes back. Well, that is probably a good place to stop the video. Um, thank, thank you so much for tuning in to us. Hope you enjoyed this little bit. We'll be doing some more of them. We may, when he gets back, we may make another one, post it in a few days after this one. Thanks so much for tuning in to Unicore Gaming. If you enjoyed the content, give me a like, a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, please consider finding a place of worship that you enjoy. Attend it regularly with an open heart and an open mind, and I think that you will find that to be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. Until next time, see ya.